What's been the hardest part of building this? Because community work ain't easy.
I would say the hardest part has been how can I put this? Like articulating the value. Because people only invest in what they find valuable
at that point in time.
And like even when you think about therapy, most people don't want to pay out of pocket for it. They'll go like if they have insurance, but people are not trying to, and I'll say, especially people of color, do not invest in their mental health. And so
that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm. And don't see it as something that like what I need to go to a therapist for, what I need to talk about it for. That's not gonna change anything, but you need to process it. If you don't, then it becomes suppressed. It builds, you soothe. People claim that they cope with it, but to cope means to face and deal with. So most of the time people aren't even coping, really, they're being distracted. Mm-hmm. And so that's been the hardest part, and trying to get people to know how serious it is. And also that having a therapist doesn't mean that you're crazy. You have a therapist so that you don't go crazy. Like if you have a mental illness, a therapist, you can see a therapist, but you also will probably have a higher level of care, like inpatient hospitalization or psychotropic medication. Like when people are suggesting that you go to therapy, most of the time it's just talk therapy and having somebody a non-judgmental, non-biased ear to support you. And I think sometimes people internalize it as people think I'm crazy, or people think that I'm out of control, and that's why I need to go talk to somebody. But if you are out of control, a therapist wouldn't even be where you go.
They send you to the crazy house, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Let's go. What do you do when you need to pour into somebody? Who takes care of the caretaker?
You saying like who fill my cup?
Yep.
I have therapy.
Okay.
So I have therapy. I have mentors. I have friends. And again, like I call it my tribe.
Okay.
I built my tribe for me, and it's grown. So when I started Rose Gold Crowns, I wasn't a therapist. I was in school, but I did not see me doing therapy in this business. I was going to school to be a couples therapist. That was what I thought I would be. Now
couples therapy?
Yeah, but I don't like couples therapy. So
why?
I don't like
getting in the middle of people's shit.
I'm not gonna say I don't like getting in the middle of people's stuff, but like I don't want to be the one to like, you have to sit with them wherever they are. And that's hard for me because sometimes people are not coming to actually heal and recover from things. They really want to be validated.
Take my side.
I'm
right.
And and so it's like I've had situations where people felt like I was taking somebody's side. Then you have people who like argue, and people also need individual therapy when they are experiencing couples therapy. Most of the time they don't want to do that. So it's layered, where I would prefer individual therapy than couples or family.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.